What's good, y'all? Desi Day is back with another video, you know what I'm saying? Alright, in this video, it's gonna be number 5. Pretty much like I said, the 5th time I was in love with a female, you feel me? Alright, this is gonna be this a roller coaster, so like I said, you definitely keep watching. Now, this one, basically, okay, this one, like I said, this was a stand over because after number 4, you know what I'm saying, I went off to middle school, and you know what I'm saying, this one, like I said, this one lasted like throughout like middle school, you know what I'm saying, so I don't know, this one, it's just like, I don't know how I ended up like just being like involved with this girl, like I don't know how, it just, cause it's, I don't know, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, I think what it was, I think we used to basically like always just, cause we had like a lot of classes together, you know what I'm saying, middle school, you know what I'm saying, you ain't in the same class all the time, like you know what I'm saying, you gotta go to this class and this class, so, but it just turned out like we was always in class together, you feel me, so I think over time, you know, I think I don't know if she said something to me first or I said something to her first. Come time to think what classes we took. First class we took was, I think it was art. No, I lied. No, it was PE. We took PE, and then we took art, and then we took math. Yeah, I think it was math. Yeah, we took math together. So I don't know how we started talking. So then, you know what I'm saying, I was like, dang, I'm trying to think, how did this start off? But basically, like I said, it started off, you feel me, and then I think it's just over time, she just, you know what I'm saying, noticed, you know what I'm saying, noticed me, you know, I used to notice her, you feel me, but it wasn't even like to that magnitude, just like you just constantly seeing a person, so it's like, let's put it like this, it's like basically you just bound to, you know what I'm saying, end up getting to know each other, because y'all running into each other, so I remember, I think we first started conversating, it was an art class, so basically how that happened was, you know, so I think we was all doing like a group assignment. No, it wasn't a group assignment, but you know what I'm saying, our art teacher, he was so cool. It was just like we could work on an assignment or whatever, but at the same time he was like, hey, if y'all like have a conversation, I was like, hey, he cool with that too, just, you know what I'm saying, make sure you just doing your work too. So I'm like, alright, cool. So, you know what I'm saying, so I think one day, yeah, we was, you know what I'm saying, it was me, her, and somebody else that was in art class. And I think we was conversating about something or whatever, so then I think, I can't remember what the conversation was about, but it was just something casual. So then, mama, she'll say something, then I'll say something, then the other dude will say something, then I think eventually it just turned to me and her, we just conversating about something. So then I think, you know what I'm saying, over time, you know what I'm saying, me being, you know what I'm saying, I got a sense of humor, so I'll say something crazy or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and then she'll laugh at it, and then then I'll make like a little funny, like a little playful, like third to her, like, I'm like, do it again, watch them all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just something playful, you feel me, in there. Of course, you know they do the playful hitting. I think she used to hit me with a pencil. That thing used to hurt. but like I said, it was just only, you know what I'm saying, just playful, you know what I'm saying? So then, like I said, right after that, you know what I'm saying, we took math together, so it's like, wow. So you know what I'm saying, just, I don't know, just like over time, you know. I think what really happened was, okay, we was at PE one day, we had to do something. I think it was an activity. It was like we had to like we were standing like in front of each other, then we had to like hold each other's hands, like, you know, something like that, and we had to like pull each other, like, to see who was strong or whatever, and whoever like loses or whatever. I think they had to run or something like that or whatever. But I think this is one thing I noticed about her. I was like, bro, this girl, whew, this girl strong. Cause I was pulling, cause like, you know, I was as a joke, you know what I'm saying, like, as she was holding my hand, like I was kind of squeezing a little bit, you know what I'm saying. So she was like, cause she was kind of laughing, she was like, well, you squeezing my hand over there. So I was like, and she was just saying, you mean or something, like, you know, it's just being playful, you know what I'm saying. So as I'm trying to pull her, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to pull her, but like, this girl, I said, bro, this girl's strong. I was like, bruh. So that was a fail. So instantly, like, now, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, she ain't pulled me in either, like, no, we both, it was a drop. Yeah, she ain't pulled me in, I'm a man. But, so after that or whatever, you know what I'm saying, she was just saying, like, as a joke, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you mean, and all, you know, all that other stuff, so me, you know what I'm saying, over time, you feel me, we just started, like, just playing around with each other, like, you know what I'm saying, so So I think, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we also took what is it? It wasn't social studies. What is it called? I think it was history or damn, I forgot what that class was called. It was like a history class or whatever. So I mean, we took that class or whatever, and then yeah, that's when like say we instantly like let's say in the class like we instantly like, you know what I'm saying, she sat behind me and, you know what I'm saying, I sat in front of her. So it's like, wow, what a coincidence or whatever. So then I remember just like over time, like we were just, you know what I'm saying, getting to know each other, like we was getting comfortable with each other. And then of course that's when, you know, that people knows it, so they gonna notice like there's something going on. So they used to ask me, and you know, so I used to deny it or whatever. But then it just got to the point. For me, it just got to the point I was like, I'm tired of people asking me this. So, so I hate admitting this, but you know, so of course I started like somewhat being mean to her. You know what I'm saying? Just so I guess it was just to prove the point, like, you know, like, okay, I don't like her like that. Like, if I'm being mean to her, I don't like her, or whatever. So then, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like I said, it hurt her feelings. You feel me? Which, you know what I'm saying? I later on down the line apologized for that. You feel me? So then, so then one of my partners who I took, like I said, we took the same math class together. So I had met somebody that was in the math class. So he was like, I was, you know, just talking to him, get to know him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, hey, he said, cause he was just getting to know me like how I interact with females with her. So he was like, hey, he said, bet. So if I thought he pointed at her or whatever. So I was like, so he said something or whatever, and then like pretty much he made up some stuff. I just had to agree to it, like I said, or whatever. But then even after that, you know what I'm saying, I thought when he had walked away, she had called me. She was like, hey, did you really say that? I was like, no. So, but you know what I'm saying, I don't know. It's just a situation like, but I could not shake her. Like, even if, like I say, I was just being mean to her, though, like, but she still like was coming back, like, you know what I'm saying. So I that kind of like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of like, you know what I'm saying, real me. And I'm like, wow, like I'm doing all this stuff, and she still like coming back or whatever. So eventually, like I said, yes, I stopped or whatever. And like I said, I apologized to her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it was cool after that. You feel me? So I remember one day, I think it was a good little minute or whatever. But I think around that time, like, you know, I'm in middle school here, so it's more options, like more women everywhere. You feel me? So I'm, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say I'm being a playboy, but it's like, you know, say, hey, I'm entertaining a lot of women. So just happened she was one of them. You feel me? So I think, yeah, I think over time, yeah, I could just tell, like, she was instantly, like, she was feeling me, like, good or whatever. So I remember she asked me, like, we was in, like, our history class with her. So she was like, I think I was, you know, say that's one thing, like, say, she loved her. I mean, I can make her laugh, like, you know, because I got a sense of humor. So like I say, I can make any woman laugh. I'm just being real. I ain't bragging, I'm just being factual. But so I think, yeah, of course, I used to make her laugh. And she would say all the time, she was like, you so funny. She was like, you make me laugh all the time. So, but you know what I'm saying. But hey, man, I ain't take it as, you know what I'm saying, like she was really like feeling me. So one day we was in class or whatever, and then of course, like I said, she sat behind me. I sat in front of her. So we I think we was joking around about something or whatever. Of course, you know, I had a dying laugh, and then it just out the blue, like she just asked me. She was just like, do you think I'm pretty or whatever? And I was like, huh? And she had like a smile on her face. She was like, do you think I'm pretty? I'm like, but me at the time, like, say, I'm still kind of sort of a youngin', but at the same time I'm coming into my own. But you know what I'm saying, she asked me, and I said, why did I say this? She asked me, and I said, no, but I ain't gonna say I took it as a joke, but whatever. But I ain't think she was serious when she was asking me that question. Because eventually, like I say, as I grew up or whatever and learned more things, it's like pretty much I found out pretty much like, yeah, like that's, if a female, basically if a woman is asking your opinion, sometimes it could be like they could ask you like, do you think they're ugly or whatever, or do you think they're pretty? Sometimes it could be to get a perspective from another man, or it could be, you know what I'm saying, hey, they trying to see, that's just a way to trying to see if you like them or not, like, you know what I'm saying, if it's something about them that you like or whatever. So that I didn't know. So of course when I said no or whatever, like yesterday, you know what I'm saying, but at me, you know what I'm saying, I ain't think she was serious. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm still like trying to, you know what I'm saying, be playful and, you know what I'm saying, joke or whatever. But like instantly, like shit, she wasn't with it at all. Like her whole demeanor just like she was just mad at me or whatever. So I'm like man, I'm like, bro, like what the hell did I do? Like so I remember even like in math class, like that, bro, I was trying to joke with it then, like she still was feeling some kind of way. So I'm like, it got to the point like, bro, like she was literally like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was literally telling people, because a lot of things they were asking like what's wrong with her, so she'll literally tell them like, she'll point at me, she'll be like, him. I'm like, like bro, like what the hell did I do? But no, and now I was like, wow, why did I say that? So like I feel like I shouldn't have said that. So you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She wasn't an ugly girl, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't it's a thing, I didn't take it serious, like, but she was like dead ass like serious. So of course she needed her little, you know what I'm saying, little moment or whatever. The afterwards, like she still came back around. So I'm like, okay, so how you play for hit somebody or whatever, but like like this girl, like she got more combative. Like I'm talking about, like if I play for hitter, like she back, like it will be with some force. I'm like, God, this girl trying to kill me or whatever. Like, man, she used to play for, like, you know what I'm saying, try to choke me or something. I'm like, man, this girl crazy. But let's say it was all love, you feel me? So